I would like all of you to roll icon dice.
5 Archmage.
Got nothing.
So I got nothing. 2 4s and a 2.
Alright. Andrew.
2 1s and a 4.
Let's find out if I can get a
They're
character.
statistically average.
Do I have a character? Let's find if I have a character. Yes, I have a character.
Oh, by the way, I didn't realize I actually didn't take enough powers when I built my character.
A 6 with the Dwarf King.
Yes.
-1, of course.
So now I actually have 4. I don't know what I was thinking. I read it, I'm like, that's 4. I'm gonna take 3.
Pick a card.
That
Any card.
This one?
Yeah.
Just not the one on the left.
Then my new spell slot is filled with blur.
Cool.
It's a whoa.
Blur is a quality spell.
Yeah, seeing as like you can see the sigils.
So they're trying to steal my box, right?
For
They're trying to steal my box.
campaign.
They were indeed trying to steal that.
Alright.
There might be a bit of blood on that box.
Yeah, he did use it to knock someone unconscious. Well, actually, he used it to kill somebody. He didn't even knock him out, he just murdered him with the box.
I just give it a nice,
Just got a very bloody corner.
really
sort of
good
dented.
spit shining.
It's a good point, it's probably dented.
You see in the background me giving you a
I
thumbs
can probably
up.
fix that.
Probably.
I know just the spell that can do that.
Do you have any woodworkers?
Look, no. Right here, I know how to fix it.
He does have a spell that fixes stuff, assuming he doesn't try to get fancy with it.
And just give them a look of just like suspicion.
Can't you just use prestidigitation to clean it?
That would be an illusion.
No.
Prestidigitation
I got just the spell
doesn't,
for it.
Prestidigitation cleans stuff, it doesn't fix stuff. Mending fixes stuff, which is what he's using.
Mending.
Does the spell require a check?
It's-
Or does it just happen?
It's GM discretion.
Interesting. Yeah, this is a simple enough thing. You're just like fixing it.
Resistance, you can roll 12 or higher, or you have to roll the resist higher or higher to hit me, right? Resist is they have to roll that number or higher.
Yeah, on the die.
Yeah. Okay.
Last time we were told we need to find, after some interrogation, we need to find some guy called Boomy the Fence.
Yep.
He's a jeweler in Shindle Alley.
He is
Wasn't
indeed.
that
Whoever's
he's
avatar references.
though
Whoever
we
made
did
the
get
avatar
we
reference
did
there
read a
is pretty
note
good.
from the thief that said that
Yeah.
that was
I was like,
that
yeah.
was that not to go there, instead go somewhere else.
Yeah, the drive thief had a message on him telling him basically to ignore what he was supposed to be doing with the box and instead take it to someone calling themselves Maverick.
I was not told this though. Would you like to inform
Is
us?
the drop dead?
I was very
Yeah.
He got shot in the back.
For me.
Okay, I need to erase my notes
He
because you're
survived
useless.
astoundingly long with 2 hit points. That's
I'm playing my character differently.
Though-
I'm not happy with that.
Are we still on our way back to my place?
I'm not heading with you guys.
It's up to you guys. There's about 4 things you have to do currently.
I have to make my delivery.
I think
so-
we were
Drop off the box, meet with Babble, investigate Boomy the Fence possibly, or possibly investigate the Talking Horse.
Let's just we get rid of the box before we get ambushed again.
Probably a decent plan.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are doing that?
I was going to deliver the box.
Just saying because if you guys still have the
Yeah.
box and you want to see someone else, I want the box, I would totally sabotage you.
Yeah. Well,
Just saying.
if we think about the map of the city, where do we have to deliver it? Well, actually, I'm a bit far off.
Just
No clue, never been to the city before.
Just so you guys know, box is getting delivered no matter what you say. Putting that out there.
It's just a question of whether you're accompanying him or not.
Yeah,
Right.
because I'm kind of on my own horse.
I thought you said right.
No, I'm on a horse.
That I'm driving.
No, I am my own horse.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm a Richard Fritz. I do not ride without a horse. Or travel.
So you guys are gonna head off to drop off a box then?
Yeah, sure.
You guys are rolling along in your fancy wagon of questionable integrity. It suffered a few scrapes and bruises during that conflict in the alley. So got some blood on it.
Shows its value right there.
What happened?
Yes, it does indeed. Well, you nearly got kidnapped for one thing. You nearly got your box stolen.
You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
So, as you roll up onto the Hipparchus family estate, what does your estate look like? Well, the Hipparchus family is one of the 5 families ruling Glitterhaven. It is the smallest family and the newest family.
Imagine Wayne Manor.
With you and Batman.
Cool.
You are not Batman no matter how hard you try.
There is a saying.
I'm not saying
Always
I am
be yourself,
Batman.
unless you can be Batman.
That's true.
Always be Batman. So, yeah, imagine Wayne Manor. Except brighter. It's more the white marble sheets. that are
Less
used.
bats. Plus bats.
Plus bats.
Hello.
Hey, there's a person we recognize.
Dun dun dun. You have the rock.
So you may notice we may have added some character development to.
Oh, okay, so you did watch the YouTube. Important thing to keep in mind, at no point was there any evidence you were actually doing anything untoward. For all the rest of the party knows, it could have been completely innocent.
You were just playing gin, that's all.
In fact,
Yes.
no, in
It's just
fact,
playing gin without pants on.
The traditional elven way.
when I did get here, I did say I was just sleeping. So,
Sleeping has more than one meaning.
so yeah, imagine Wayne Manor except white marble sheets instead of the traditional like wood or black of Wayne Manor, and it is on a cliff overhanging the ocean, and with our own harbor, we actually have like an entire port with multiple ships.
Kind of
And
live at work.
One of them there is a slightly older ship that looks strangely like a ship the three of you might have seen before. Not your characters.
Oh, okay, not in character. I was
Not
like,
your
whoa, no.
Looks like it was refurbished.
A refurbished ancient or
It's
antique boat.
It's in fact the only thing in the entire estate that looks remotely old. Most of everything in the manor looks like very new construction. Maybe at most a couple of years old.
Maybe some sort of family heirloom.
Very,
Perhaps.
very like old school architecture, like columns.
One day just appeared through just a sheet of fog and no one knows where it came from.
Pretty much.
That would be a good way to say
They just
it.
kind of rolled
idea
into
what
you
the
guys' property and
Yeah, it's
I
like-
guess it's ours now.
No, it's we actually discovered it.
Oh, okay.
My father and I.
Great grandfather found it on a beach somewhere, embedded in the sand, just partially uncovered.
Partially.
Alright, so you roll up into the Hipparchus family estate. You find what is basically the shipping and receiving office, which is where your cousin told you to meet you. What's your cousin's name, by the way?
I don't know.
Renfield. I mean, what?
Sure.
Michael.
No,
Sure.
Renfield works.
It's cousin Michael.
If I name Regolith, there's not going to be a name called Michael in the family.
Renfield it is. What's your dad's name?
I can't think of anything.
Joseph?
Lunas?
Lunas? Sure.
He is a half elf too. So.
Oh, okay.
So you're from a
make
family
me,
of
would that
actually
make, would that make me a
half-elves.
quarter elf?
Nope,
Your
mom's
mom
half
also
elf.
half
Okay.
elf.
Alright.
Yeah. Is it possible to then have like a completely human child then? One of your siblings is just
With,
human.
through genetic improbability, maybe.
I don't think elvenness is a
Is a different
is a
trait.
recessive trait.
It's not a recessive, it's a dominant.
No, I don't think it's a monolithic trait.
It's just
I
everything.
think there's more than one gene involved there.
So when two half-elves come together, you can accidentally get a dark elf apparently, a high elf, or a wood elf, or another half-elf, or a human for some reason.
Yeah.
Who knows what?
Interestingly, that might be more likely, depending on your half what.
The parents have to make a d6 roll.
Yeah. What are the 6 races?
And if you get a 6, you don't want to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a question. What kind of elf are you half of?
Moon.
Moon elf, okay.
This is why I'm Regolith and my father's Lunas.
Are you half high
What's a
elf
moon
or
elf?
wood elf?
His grandma.
A moon elf is essentially just a wood elf, but they worship the moon.
Okay.
Oh,
It's sort of like what they call
moon.
themselves.
This is a subset of wood elf.
Anyway, your cousin Renfield is working in the receiving office. Yes, we all know what Renfield is reference to.
I don't.
Dracula. Dracula started his name
Oh.
Renfield.
The
guy who
crazy,
the crazy guy who eats bugs.
Sure.
Sorry.
Anyway,
My cousin.
you can see your cousin fairly hard at work, scribbling away, signing order sheets, handing them off back and forth to various people who sort of scurry up to him and run off again. He's got his hefty, towering file cabinets behind him. So you speak to him?
I yell out, "Oi, cunt face."
He pauses, like there's literally like a scratch across the page. He goes,
You're back.
"Yes, cousin." He doesn't actually look up to identify who said that.
No.
He knows.
not.
Yep.
And clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
You're back then, I take it?
Yep. And
Did
I
you
brought
retrieve the box?
box.
Good, good. He takes it from you. He
Badunk.
takes a, fruffles around in some papers next to him, takes out a clipboard, scribbles something on it, and then hands it to you. Sign here, please.
Yep.
You have
Lots
a
of
little
flourishes.
seal. Oh,
Lots
you
of
actually
flourishes.
signed for it.
Yeah, he has to sign for it. It's basically a chain of custody kind of thing.
And
So that if it
you're-
disappears, we know who fucked up. At this point, it is
At this
now
point.
Renfield's fault if it goes missing.
UPS papers completed.
Yeah, basically.
He has a little digital thing with a E-pen.
He looks at it, looks at the box. It's it's a bit scuffed. Like it's got mud and stuff on it, but he was expecting that. He examines the seal on it very, very carefully.
Let me see.
What was your roll for?
Says, very high.
Yeah, my roll was quite high.
Yeah, it was massive. I wasn't expecting to succeed there.
20s happen.
Good. He sets it sort of aside.
What's in there, by the way?
He takes the sort of sheet back from you, looks at it, salt.
Alright.
Essentials.
Why?
Just wondering.
He goes back
Does
to
it sound
ready.
like he
Felt a little light.
even knows?
No, he picks it up.
Shakes it.
Moves over to a sort of a set of scales toward the back of the room, puts them on it, sort of sets it. He goes, looks at the page, goes, reads right.
A tablespoon of salt.
Was there something else?
No. Just some trouble along the way.
Oh, what kind of trouble?
Fights.
With
You know
what?
Bandits.
Ah,
I mean, come on.
good old
It's our
bandits. Anyone we know?
I don't think so.
Alright.
Just your usual band of
It wasn't anyone you know.
band thugs.
I'm staring at them from a slight distance.
By the way, these are just some
He
adventures.
just pauses, glances over you.
By the way, just some
What's
cell swords I met
he
along the
doing
way.
here? Pointing at the giant sort of scowling suit of armor.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, some cell swords I met along the way, hired them. They were there when the attack occurred, and they helped me out. So I promised them some money.
Oh, goody. How much money did you promise them?
5 gold pieces a person.
Oh. He scribbles something down. He takes out a bag and throws each of you 5 gold.
Yay!
Yay!
You're welcome.
He was surprised how little it was, possibly.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I was trying to keep in the middle zone of this compensates for anything you might have thrown away for no reason, and also
Not outrageous.
low enough that it's just like, it's our family.
Alright. Is there anyone else you wanted to speak with in your family?
I guess I'll report to my dad.
Father, I have a new statue for the garden.
Oh, no one needs butler. He's a robot servant.
What's a robot? What's a robot?
A robot.
That's my question.
Good old robots. You eventually
Now,
find
what are
your
we
dad.
going to do with Alfred?
You eventually find your dad. He's not in his office. It takes you a while to find him, actually. You eventually find him up by your grandmother's room. Your grandmother is Celesta Parkus. She's a wood elf. She's been pretty quiet and reserved for as long as you've known her. She doesn't really come out of her room much and doesn't talk much. You've only seen her like once or twice, maybe. Sometimes her dad goes to visit her, but that's about it.
I knock on the door.
Yeah, you spot him on his way out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna leave.
I could
Right,
I could see this
Hey,
just
Pops.
turning so creepy so fast. With the way he
Oh, hello.
I brought the delivery.
Ah, good.
Just so you know, there were some scuffles along the way, just some the usual band of thugs, but we took care of them.
What kind of thugs?
I don't know, people trying to steal the box and also kidnap me. But you know, just give them a one
Yeah.
two. Huh? Yeah.
What did they look like?
There was an orc, what was
Or
it?
the couple-
A bunch of
A
humans
drow.
and a drow.
Yeah.
The drow was the one who tried to grab him.
Yeah. I gave him a little 1 2. You know.
Gave me the old zap.
Is there anything unusual in the box?
I'm not sure. What did the manifest say?
It says salt. Just wondering.
Was that not what was in it?
I don't know. They're just trying to steal it, and I wouldn't figure salt to be a thing that these kind of adventures
Salt
are
is
for.
definitely worth stealing. It's expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Like
It is like-
medieval-esque times. It's
Right.
a thing you have to mine. It's more valuable than gold, basically.
Oh my god, pepper. It's so expensive.
Oh yeah.
Worth more than gold.
Yup.
Okay.
Spices back then were worth a hell of a lot.
Alright. Then I don't see that.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Hence why they actually sent someone out to find it.
Right.
If it was a shipment of lumber, they'd be like, yeah, whatever, it's lumber, write it off.
Our family actually knows the secret of extracting it from the sea.
What, salt?
Yeah.
They might. It's not a big secret.
There's like a big cellar in the bottom. Yeah, it's just like.
It's just a big open floodgate under their warehouse, the secret basement. Bunch of heat lamps.
Or you could do the crazy
No, a bunch of wizards.
old-fashioned way and wait until A wave comes up and it mists over the rocks, and then you gather the salt up as it dries.
It's a secret method. It's a secret
Really
crystal
ineffectual.
method.
But we have a technique that's more efficient.
To your something of your surprise, he actually wants a very, very detailed description of the drow in question.
They give it to him.
He's like actually taking notes, writing things down. Like
He's
trying
a
to
drow with
basically
a scar
sketch,
over his left eye.
like basically
Can
trying
I
to
tattoo
sketch
about
He had a
the design?
shotgun.
an eye patch, a scar over his lip, and a
Like you got the
shotgun.
scar right here.
Oh,
I think
what
his name
shape
was
was the
Omar.
scar? Banana shaped.
Anyway, sorry, that's the wire. So after your dad gets his reasonably detailed description of the drow who assaulted you, he's sort of sketched out a picture of his face.
Assaulted?
Yes.
Yes.
All of my hate. Now, he thanks you, and he says he wants to go try and make some inquiries, try and figure out why someone was trying to kidnap you.
Right.
Because he's worried it might be the same person who kidnapped your half-brother some number of years ago.
Ew.
Okay. Well, I'm actually going to be going back out to the town for a little bit.
I will tell you, this is actually a story you know.
Okay.
It wasn't actually your half-brother's story, it was your father's half-brother,
Okay.
Your
whose
uncle.
name was Tori Sabato. Originally, your family and another family were the same. They were the Sabato family.
Right.
Your grandfather, Salvatore Sabato, his first wife died after having a son.
Okay.
He then remarried an elven woman, your grandmother.
Okay.
Then they had a son, your father, at which point his half-brother mysteriously disappeared.
Okay.
And this resulted in your dad being put as first in line of the family.
Interesting.
And basically a heavy amount of suspicion was placed on your grandmother for having done it.
Yeah.
Like she wanted her actual son being in charge of the family rather than someone else.
Yeah.
As a result of these constant accusations, she basically got very reserved and hasn't really left her room since.
Okay.
Other
I
than
believe
that,
in my family. We're honorable people.
it resulted in the family getting schismed though into the Sabato family and the newly formed Hipparchus family.
I like how your name was Salvatore. Just be
Salvatore Sabato.
Just be completely stereotypical.
But most of the families just have stereotypical Italian names.
Yeah.
Do you notice that his half-brother's named Tori?
Is the grandfather named Vito?
Is there a Vinny?
No, his grandfather was named Salvatore.
Vinny. There's an Uncle Vinny in the family, but we
Uncle
don't talk
Vinny,
about him
yeah.
very often.
I was hoping you would name your cousin Vinny.
Like some
Yeah.
noodles. You know, noodles with tomato sauce.
Alright, don't want to go bowling with him?
No, no one wants to go bowling with him. Screw that guy.
Alright. Yeah, so just give him the rundown. Let him know we're going to be heading back out.
I don't see what's wrong
You
with
can make
assassination.
me a wisdom check. Only you. You can use your merchant background if you want.
Terrible. 8.
8. Your dad looks really tired. You're not sure
Okay.
why. I mean, he's usually had a pretty hands-off approach to business. He's not
Yeah.
like the micromanaging type.
Yep.
Usually he just does sort of paperwork, signing things, planning orders and deliveries, meeting with sort of prospective clients, things like that. You've never known him to do really much in the way of physically intense labor, but he looks haggard.
Okay, how's the business going, Dad?
As well as could be expected, I suppose.
I mean, you look pretty tired.
Oh, well, you know, I've had a lot of meetings lined up today.
Okay. Let me know if you want help. Want more help out?
Oh, don't worry, I will. There's one thing I do know how to do, it's delegate.
Okay.
Speaking of which...
The child who didn't get away fast enough.
No, that's fine.
He actually just hands a manifest to you and says, could you take this down to your cousin for me?
Okay.
Head down there, drop that off.
I'm still staring at the cousin.
You haven't actually gone upstairs, you've just
Yeah.
been watching him work the entire time.
Is he a cousin from your mom's side or from your dad's side?
He is a cousin from his mom's.
So much paper.
Yeah, let's actually not mention the. Let's just assume that. Let's just make it like the.
Paper would have been extremely rare in my time to see.
Nice.
That's true.
Yeah,
Let's just make it look like this guy is a
thing.
figment of Reinfeld's imagination. Like if he ever asks about.
Well, I think his employees, no, they'd want to fuck with him, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They'd probably join in on that joke if you told them about it.
One day he wakes up, like from bed, I'm just standing over him.
One of us should, like, if any of
Slowly
us have
walk
has a
over.
phasing ability, just walk straight through him.
Before we reach Reinfeld, I'm going to like run up next to Regolith and go, you're going to look at the manifest, right?
That's a good point. I do that.
It looks pretty standard. It looks like an order of lumber.
I look for the box order. For the on the manifest for the thing that I brought in. Is it on there at all?
It's not that manifest.
Okay.
Yeah, your cousin had that manifest in his office. This is for something else.
Okay.
It looks like a load of lumber that's supposed to be being shipped out of here toward Anvil, which is the dwarven city.
Okay.
Lumber.
Good old lumber.
Actually, dwarves would probably need shipped in a lot.
Would I know whether or not this is a typical thing that comes through Morrow Port?
Oh yeah, you immediately know that. Lumber is very commonly shipped toward the dwarven cities. They use it for basically buttressing tunnels and stuff like that, and they aren't really big on logging themselves.
I mean, does the volume?
I've learned
The volume
anything from
is
playing
about right.
War Fortress. They need a lot of lumber.
Any weird signatures on here?
Weird signatures on?
Yeah, like something I might not expect.
Roll me Merchant Prince Wisdom.
Terrible. It's like a horrendous roll.
If you're sitting next to me.
4.
None of the signatures are particularly unusual.
Okay.
Although they did request a fairly large cart for carrying it on. But I mean, you're guessing that's probably just because the amount of business you've been going through recently, you just don't have a smaller one.
Sure. And also
It's like not being
potentially space for people.
Yeah,
as guards. Yeah. No, okay. Just bring down the cousin.
Like, can I see it?
No. It's on the pallet.
That is actually part of the rule. You're not supposed to show like shipping manifests and stuff to random people you met in a cave.
Yeah.
Sure, even I know that. Come on.
Ulrich, you were sort of standing around watching the gentleman as he was working. You do notice one thing. As soon as Regolith left, the first thing you do is go.
Note to self. Relay information second he returns.
You arrive back and meet your cousin again. Hello again.
Alright, I stand right in front of Ulrich.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like this time.
Some reason I don't cast a shadow, no one knows why.
I stand right in front of him so that he could whisper anything behind me if he so chose. Just like, there you go. This is from.
Whisper, whisper.
Where's this from?
It's from Dad or my dad.
Dad wrote up a manifest.
Like Lunas. It's from Lunas.
Yeah. He's sort of just like looking through it, like checking things.
Does he usually not?
He flips
use
open a
himself?
logbook nearby.
Whisper, whisper.
No.
I tell you, he was snickering.
Alright. I'm gonna like really quickly just like kind of roll an attack.
Why doesn't he need a
I
card?
wanna set his bum on fire with burning eyes.
Why?
Just because he gave me some sass when I walked away. Was a prank? No, actually no. Wait, I wait to do that until I leave. When I leave, I'm just going. Foomp. He's like set his like the back of his robe on fire.
That's a bit much.
Critical.
As he's
You
sort
kill
of-
your cousin.
As he's basically working, fiddling around, looking through a logbook, looking through stuff.
tiny fire, just enough for smolders.
He just basically goes, "Why does he need a cart that big?"
Oh, and then
Oh, whatever. He sort of signs off on it. He's like, got something on your face, by the way. You gonna keep talking to him? Or you gonna...
okay, I take out a mirror and check myself out.
Your face looks completely normal. You can make a wisdom check.
God damn it! Always with the wisdom.
Well, that's for spotting things.
Yeah. There we go. 17.
Nothing seems unusual to you.
Can any of us see what's so funny?
You can add your thief background to it, actually.
21.
Okay, something does seem unusual to you. There's a weird sort of haze around your eyes. You recognize it as being distinctive of the sort of invisible sigils mages use. And once you sort of examine it, it breaks. You have googly eyes.
Oh.
Spellfist.
Evidently, which are not visible to the party.
Spellfist to the face
Of?
Yourself.
the wizard.
Now, come on, those could be anyone's googly eyes.
Actually, you know what? No, I just set his robes on fire.
I thought we weren't doing PvP.
Do you have
I'm not trying to like
and
robes.
Do you have higher counter?
Very different.
Counter?
Yeah, the talent that gives you the counter spell ability.
No.
Oh. Think you're about to get your robe set on fire?
Well, I have various
Fringes.
spells which I can use to turn
Not center of mass. I don't aim for here. I aim down at like the feet.
He's basically giving him a hot foot.
Yeah, hot foot.
Dance! 12 versus physical defense.
No.
He skitters out of the way quick enough. Your cousin seems right pissed off at you throwing fire in the middle of his filing office, though.
Yeah.
No spell slinging in the office.
What are you gonna do about it?
Hey, what was that for?
Out.
I give him one of this. Like I just give him one of these and I walk out.
You walk out the office going, YOLO, motherfucker!
While walking, like the doors, it's a double door. I go, kick both open.
One of them breaks. I like fuck the rubber.
The other one was already open.
Damn it, my allowance.
No. One of them's coming out of your
No,
allowance.
one of them's open, so I walk up to the other one, close it, and go, kick it open.
It ruins something of the mystique.
Wait,
I was standing right nearby.
No,
Did the door
can
just smack into me?
No, you were standing behind me, so you would be inside.
Yeah, you would have been inside.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm warping around.
Like the office isn't like that small. It's basically like it's not a separate room. There's like a shipping hall around. It's like a desk and filing cabinets in the corner of it.
Randomly, my cart's in there as well.
It got impounded.
Oh, it's a
Damn
cube.
it.
You forgot to move your cube. Oh, it's taken away.
Do you want to ask if you guys have plenty of smaller carts for the job, or?
He's already kicked you out.
Yeah.
I don't care. This is the family business.
Yes, it is. He's also a member of the family. He can kick you out of his office.
No, I know. I was saying, I don't care about the car size. As long as whatever.
But maybe we could go on a
Family
trip
business.
together if there's more than enough room on the cart.
We should go to Naples.
I have my own personal ship.
Aww.
We can go on a trip together whenever the hell we want.
It's not exactly a personal ship. It's a ship owned by your family's fleet.
Yes,
You can basically borrow any given one of them for some amount of time.
So
But
we're
yes,
like a
but there's a
teenager.
ship that tends to be mine because I helped discover it.
It's a dinghy.
It's a dinghy.
No, it's not.
the moldy dinghy.
Yeah.
The moldy dinghy.
The multi-day.
It suffered a bit in transit. It's only like a very small boat.
Like I could see, like at one point there was a massive battle. They just chopped it in half.
It's got like a dragon on the prow. It's got one eye missing and a big kind of grid like teeth missing.
And apparently there were a ton of skeletons in the bag.
They had to shovel a lot of skeletons in there. We're not sure why.
No hat or anything. I don't know why. All right. Yeah. So we just head back in town.
Where would you
And I
like
say
to
to this guy, ever do that again, you're getting more than a hot foot.
What did I do?
Technically, he didn't even get a hot foot.
I know, but I'm gonna come after him.
I'm gonna be like completely ignorant of what's going on right here and say,
Roll like charisma.
Yeah.
I
Good
don't
luck
believe you can hold a
there.
straight face here.
Hey, I asked you what's up.
Can I add spoil
Yes.
rich kid to this?
In fact,
Yes.
you have to.
How can we make sure we don't have really eyes either?
I start walking in his direction.
Base 10.
You want to stop me
let's
before I
see.
start assaulting?
Wait. Let's see what his charisma check is for this.
13.
13? You're pretty sure he's lying. There's sort of twitching
Yeah.
in the corner of his
No.
mouth.
Merchant Prince plus my charisma of 18.
I wasn't gonna have you roll it. It's just
But I know, but
roll
like,
against
I
the
mean,
AC,
it's
but
just, I would know. And I go, yeah. Like, I look at him and I go,
Wizard,
I go, hey Ulrich.
what objects do you have on you?
No, actually, wait, before you say anything, I go, hey Ulrich. What I'm talking about is, he put googly eyes on me. Pretty sure you got him too.
I wouldn't present
Do you
any
have
objects that you
staff?
own,
No.
because I'm pretty sure he's gonna break
Wands?
whatever you present.
I'll look around.
Obviously.
We're all-
Pick up a stick.
Arm.
That'll do.
I walk over and snap him in half.
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Anyway, what would you guys like to do?
Wizards and their terrible staffs, am I right?
I think
It's getting on toward middle of the afternoon.
I think we're gonna move on to either the
Let's talk to the horsey.
cellar, like what is it called, the fencer, or the fence, yeah, and yeah, the fencer.
He's also a fencer, but
yeah.
that's not really
Beside the
why
point.
you're so into him.
It's ironic, but
I bet you did that on purpose.
okay. Do you want to go to the fence or do you want to go to?
I have
What was the other
meeting
Do you have an
tonight.
appointment to meet Babble the Water Sprite?
Yeah.
Oh
Down toward
she
his
was
family's
bringing us
pigeon
Yeah,
coops.
let's do that.
Yeah.
You also have.
Wait, wasn't Babble gonna meet me at my fort?
I don't think so. Possibly.
That's fine.
Babble isn't like salt water, man.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
How do you know
Why?
it's saltwater? Oh, because the ocean. I just
Because
heard
then she
that.
gets
Because
mega
it's the
big.
sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on the map.
She
Yeah.
doesn't like the sea. That's true.
That's right.
She's probably more toward the river that goes through the town. Okie dokie. There's a well near Perry's place actually.
Sure.
That's probably where you told her to maybe meet you.
Oh, that'd be awesome if Babble was the lady of the well.
Alright. As you roll up on the Perchance's Premium Pigeons, across the street from Doug's Chicken Hut. Chicken in quotes.
Chicken with a Y.
Chicken with a Y, yes.
Chicken.
I'm writing this down.
They can't legally call it chicken.
It's trademarked.
It's chicken.
Chicken.
It is in fact the Chicken Hut.
The chicken hut. If we want to walk by, I'm gonna order a half dozen of hot wings.
Do they sell hot wings?
Sure.
I'm sure they do.
Roll con. No. They're not that bad.
Darn.
Now, I should
I ordered a double down.
You do have to roll con.
Just because the sheer.
How do I do that? Just keep
The
playing?
sheer salted.
Yeah.
I'll let
You
you
have a
add.
heart attack.
I'll let you
Wouldn't that
add
be really
better into it. Your
expensive?
years of intense training have prepared your body for this horrible.
Years of hot
barrage
wings
salt.
have readied you for this moment.
Okay, so that is
salt.
a
We just established that salt is really expensive.
Well, it's like
14.
I should point out, it tastes very salty, but there's no actual evidence of salt being put in it. Sorry, what?
14.
You're not feeling so hot, actually.
you're just like
you're sweating pretty badly. You got the meat sweats pretty bad.
I'm sorry, this construct is
Really
occupied.
some cotton mouth. Yeah.
Cotton mouth.
What's cotton mouth?
Just like
Where you get really dry mouth.
mouth.
When you like eat a lot of like meat and bread and stuff, so it sort of soaks all the saliva out of your mouth.
All right, I also get the go to the wagon, get my keg of beer, and
Speaking of drugs,
Yeah.
while you're in the Chicken Hut or the Chicken Hut,
Chicken hut.
a dwarven gentleman approaches you and says, "Hey, buddy, want to buy some bloom? Eh? Eh? Good. Only one previous owner. Eh?
what is
What?
blue?
You have no idea.
I mean, within earshot.
Yeah, am I there?
I don't know. Did you go to get chicken from the Chicken Hut,
I'm just busy eating.
or did you avoid it like the plague?
No.
no doubt carries.
I mean, no, I did not go to the chicken hut.
She did.
I did.
That's true. You're doing fine.
I'm doing fine.
You have some. What are your backgrounds?
Want me to get you
What's
some?
your temple priest background?
I lived there for a while. I'm 5.
Roll intelligence with that background. See if you've heard of that stuff. You have never heard of Blue Mind.
So I'm gonna turn to him.
What he's offering you, though, is a bag of some kind of sort of ground up blue powder, though.
Mm-hmm.
Go for the blue stuff. I hear it's extra pure.
99%.
So for what ails you? Keep you alert, awake, and reckless all night.
Oh, my people
Yeah.
Go for
I
it.
just flash my badge and say, yeah, I'm just going to pretend you didn't tell me that, and
You
we'll
don't
just
have
go.
any authority in this city, you realize that, right?
Yeah. Well, he's a dwarf, isn't he?
Yeah, and
Don't we?
he
Alright.
lives in Glitterhagen.
Alright.
He does not live under the mountain.
Buy some already, damn it. I
You
want
wanna
somebody
buy
does
some?
do.
How much is it?
20 gold.
No.
Do it.
Alright, more bloom for me. Doesn't want me. He's got like the full on like
Wait a
brown
minute.
trench coat too that he opens up and there's like stuff stapled
I
to the
hope
lining.
those flowers
Fedora,
aren't what
just
are
like-
the drugs are made of.
He doesn't have the fedora.
The drugs are made of those flowers.
What color were the
Feather
flowers?
boa.
The flowers about? Yeah, blue.
Oh, there are blue.
Yeah, I put 2 together.
Okay, are we getting the flowers now?
I don't know.
Wait, what flowers?
I think
Oh,
those
those-
talking about the moonflowers you found.
I
Is he
think,
talking about moonflowers?
I assume so.
I think that's
So
what
I
the
got
drugs
mine
are
as well.
made of.
You haven't gotten yours yet, no? You haven't
No.
spoken to Babble yet. Okay. Outside in the well, you do
I
find
was
Babble.
on that
Oh, okay.
asphalt for the flowers.
She does not come
Can I
up.
pay for some too?
As you sort of stick your head and look down the well, you go like, "Hey, Babble." You hear a voice from downstairs. Goes, "Shh, they'll find you.
They'll find who.
Freaky things. They're following you.
I'm gonna bring you up.
Don't do that. Don't do that."
No, hold on, I got a better idea. I leave for a moment and come back with a rope, and I tie it on there,
I thought you were getting
and I'm
chicken.
going to descend down the well.
Huh? So you climb down the well. You
Tying
find
it
out
onto-
the water sprite.
tying it
She's
onto
once
Ulrich.
again very small because she's sitting in a well.
If you tie it on my helmet, it would just go spin, spin,
Okay,
spin.
I went to find that flower thing you asked me to find. I went deep in the bitterwood and I found a bunch of them. I started picking a couple of these guys started chasing me.
What did you
that?
Oh, I'm not that.
I don't know.
Do they look like druids?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Any of them?
Were they acting funny?
Yeah. Druids don't usually chase me around.
Were any of them elven?
Couple of them.
Everybody's on drugs.
Did you manage to get any flowers?
She holds up a flower. It's slightly larger than her.
Aw.
currently. She's like this big, and Flower's like.
That's pure right there, man.
I'll drop a, give, I'm gonna give her 5 gold coins.
You've already paid her.
Not for this
No,
year.
no, I haven't.
If you paid her beforehand, she would have just taken the money and not come back.
Probably did.
You know, this is why I have out-of-date coins, so I can pay off water spirits, basically, right?
I thought we did.
I don't think so.
No.
Well, we paid her.
You paid her for something else.
No, I paid her for flowers beforehand. Which is why I'm at 59, not 60.
She might have forgotten.
Well, she just got paid again.
Whatever.
Well, this is for a different flower thing.
Sweet victory.
You paid for the flowers that were original in your box.
No, I did
No.
not.
You didn't have to pay for those.
No, we made a trade.
Because she's
Yeah.
acting all kind of dodgy.
She seems all nervous and
Yeah,
stuff.
she seems all nervous. Can I kind of check the surroundings to see if
Sure.
you are following her?
I'm gonna look around for the druids as well.
Sure.
The wells were spiked, that's why.
16.
You don't notice any druids nearby, but you notice that on the roof of the perchance's premium pigeon purveyors, there's a couple of pigeons that are sort of sitting on the eave of the roof. They're sort of looking around. Sitting in sort of a very regularly spaced pattern, and they're not really going anywhere.
And they seem to be looking very deliberately.
Also, she had like one chicken wing, and then like sort of threw the rest away on the ground outside, and they don't seem to be interested in them.
You.
Although there might be other reasons why the pigeons aren't interested in the chicken.
I look at
What? They're not
Cannibal
cannibals?
pigeons.
I look at the pigeons, wait for one of them to catch my eye, and then flash my eyes red, as if we're getting ready to cast a spell.
They keep looking at you.
They're not very smart birds.
They
Pigeons
shouldn't
are
be
pretty
really.
universally stupid.
Yeah.
but- Even that seems out of place for a pigeon to you.
No, I know. I'm pretty sure they're being utilized as a watch, like so.
You can hear a clip-clop noise like a horse coming.
I whisper to these guys like, "Hey, those pigeons." I'm pretty
No,
sure they're being
try to look at the pigeons.
they're being not all at once. Not all at
No.
once. They're idiots. You guys suck at this.
I don't turn.
There, look, but don't look.
Use your peripherals. God.
I did roll for wisdom and I got 22 without adding any backgrounds.
Nice. Yeah, you do hear that clip-clop noise of a horse approaching you.
Okay, do I recognize it?
Yeah, it looks like the horse that was in that stable.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna.
You saw it momentarily when it passed.
Now it's time to climb out a well.
Alright, pull them up. You realize we have a freaking giant, strong robot, right? Just use him.
This is where it pulls you halfway up the well and then just drops you back down.
Yes,
So, but
yeah.
them googly eyes.
I was actually gonna do that.
Yeah.
So that happens.
Hey, there's no googly eyes on you. I only did it once.
Oh,
So far.
I only did one sploosh.
I only did one foot.
It's just waterboarding, just like
Just dunking it.
The second time I pull you up just enough, but you have to crawl out the rest of the way out.
You'll see just to the lips. You actually have to pull your way up.
You've not gotten a good reputation with me. Don't worry,
just
I'm not attacking you yet.
Yes.
Yeah, Perry. As you climb out of
It'll
the
be a
well,
team fight.
you sort of have to have a little
Just-
flower in your teeth in order to climb properly.
Oh no, I wouldn't put it in my teeth. I would have it in my pocket or something.
Alright.
Alright.
Putting it in
Put
my
it in a
mouth.
lapel or something?
You haul your
Not yet, at
scrawny
least.
butt out of a well. Yeah, looking around, your eye starts to hurt.
Oh.
Want me to store that for you?
I should point out your eye is actually still blue. That hasn't gone away. But it hasn't been hurting again.
Man, you've been having way
Until
too much
now?
blue stuff. Your eyes are turning blue.
Right? Well,
It's sort of like your vision is sort of fogging over. All the various fine details of people standing near you are sort of fading away.
wow.
You can see a weird sort of pattern, like there's a bunch of weird sort of shimmering threads flowing through the sky around where your friends were standing.
Oh,
Things like
you
that.
should probably have a doctor look at that eye, mate.
I was gonna
Are
say,
you a doctor?
sorry. What I was gonna
I
say
got
is,
everything
glancing
under
over
I'm pretty
the-
sure those pigeons are being used by like a warg type entity.
I'm gonna see if
Glancing over toward the pigeons, you can see they still look relatively clear. You notice something bizarre about them though, which is they all have a big eyeball on the middle of their chest,
Oh
which
goodness.
is looking at you, and their heads don't have any eyes.
I don't know any of this.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Then you blink a couple of times, your vision clears and goes back to normal.
And they're just regular pigeons now. Cool.
Yep.
I stand by the edge of the well and say, "You only got the one."
Who started chasing me?
It's
I
fine.
don't have time to get one.
It's okay. In fact, can I say that, I'm going to throw down another gold piece. Like,
Danger pay.
for your troubles.
Danger
Yeah.
pay, yeah.
No, dude, as a murder prince, I know what to do to keep
You
my...
toss it down. Ow!
I say heads up.
Heads up. No, there's just ow! Ooh, shiny.
Hold on, I got some things I need to
Hey,
take care
and I go, Babble, keep a lookout for me, for those people.
Oh.
Just if you see them, let me know where you saw them.
I'm in a well. I
Wizard.
don't plan on coming out anytime soon.
Wizard.
That's fine.
Want me to store that flower away?
By the way,
Don't worry, I got it.
can I help? So we were discussing, I want to turn him into a mini fridge by using my breath attack. To just permanent as the cold source.
You don't have the door installed yet. Come on.
I have a more controlled
You
method
probably
to do
could
that.
not do that. He could because he's a ritual caster. He could
Yes.
probably do that with Red Frost. Give it a few hours.
I can just go raw.
It was gonna last for like a couple seconds though.
Okay, so I'm going to enter through the
Anyway.
raised door of the Perchins Premium Pigeons.
When I get a breath.
As you're walking towards the pigeon emporium,
Pigeon.
that horse
Yes,
is approaching toward the party.
Hmm.
You can also see a couple of dogs sort of slink out from behind your estate. They look like not particularly friendly dogs, and the horse starts running at you.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to run to
Dogs
the horse.
also start running at you.
Are they on opposite sides?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to run towards the horse.
Charge my fists.
does the rider look like anyone you know?
Does not have a run.
Interesting.
Like I said, wargs.
They're not wargs.
They look
Something
like-
similar to wargs. You know, druids.
Druid stones. And bunny rabbits come out and gnaw on our ankles.
Well, I mean, they could just be transforming into those animals. They'd be in their
They
wolf forms.
could. They
Yeah.
could.
Roughly translate, the old saying goes, never trust druids on drugs.
This isn't
Actually,
true. This isn't
do
true.
these dogs have any
This is your druid.
Familiar
This is your
to-
druid on drugs.
prairies, like patches of fur or something on it that look familiar to them?
No.
No? Okay.
The pigeons kind of look familiar to you.
Yeah.
They look like pigeons from your family's coops.
But they've got that.
They're not
feeling.
acting like pigeons from your family's
No.
coops.
Something
They should
is
either be locked
definitely
or they should
wrong.
Like I said, wargs. Using the eye thing.
What
Were you-
eye thing?
Where you look through the eyes of another animal. Sort
Oh.
of.
From Game of Thrones.
Yeah, from Game of Thrones.
Different definition of warg.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all thinking of, the wolf things from
I was thinking
Lord
of
of
the
the
wolf
Rings.
Yeah,
thing
no.
from Lord of the Rings.
No, I was thinking Game of Thrones.
Ah.
No, I literally have the maps of each of the continents and the
So
main
are we
cities.
rolling initiative?
You will be, yes.
So I rolled a 12. Can people see this much easier now?
Yes, much better.
Yeah.
A bit.
I see
Like
nothing.
at the wrong angle, it
Yeah.
catches the shine right
Oh.
Yeah.
because it doesn't have enough like super contrast. But if you look at it directly, it's super easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so at least that's easier now.
Do you like get in a fight every time you walk into the streets, or is this just a new thing?
Not my fault. What did I do?
It's your city.
Oh, all right. But it is his district, and this is what I would consider the darker part of town.
This is what happens when a
It's
guy.
got the
Darker
chicken
part
nut.
of town.
Chicken hut.
People
Darker
offer
as
you
in-
drugs in the chicken hut, and you refuse them, and then you get drug flowers. What do you think's gonna happen?
To be fair, people do drugs in every chain.
And no, okay, wait, no,
It's true.
okay.
Chicken hut.
It's a franchise.
This is like, yeah, this is the
One
seedier
in
part
every
of
main
town.
city.
I should point out on the map I've listed it as Doug's Chicken Hut and Viral Research Center.
All right,
And what research center?
Viral Research Center.
Oh goodness.
Worrying that they do both.
checking
Oh,
infection rates.
by the way, my house is like right here.
Sure. That's your pigeon emporium. Those are coops. I have a house over there.
But yeah, this is what I would consider the seedier part of town. This is not tends
My
to be
door.
the place where I come
Feel free to draw that.
I see no seeds here. No other than those drugs.
Alright, what did you guys get for initiative?
I got a 12.
Plus anything.
12, 20 for Elodie.
I don't have anything.
15.
13.
Harry?
11.
Oh, it's actually pretty good. Except for Elodie going first, but it doesn't make sense because she's kind of like space.
No, clearly this is her element. Around drugs all the time.
This is
I have no idea what
true.
her actual life is like.
She got really high once and had a hallucination with a great gold worm said he was her boyfriend.
Yep.
That's pretty weird. A giant gold worm is the
Worm is a dragon.
I've seen worse fanfics.
Yeah.
boyfriend of a half elf.
Yep.
Weird. I'm actually going to use that +1 rune. I'll use it later. Never mind.
Where's the well?
Well, is right there. That's sort of why I put you in the center there.
I would be say the dwarf is still in the
Bearing in mind, this is a map of the area. You are actually spaced out more.
Yeah.
Like this distance is more like that.
Yeah.
Are you still in the check and all
Shaking.
Jacking it.
Shaking.
that?
Delicious, delicious check.
When did you go inside your pigeon business place?
This is not to scale.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's sort of basically standing over there.
Yeah, totally. Got that.
Yeah.
And
This
the
is the
horse.
Checking hut.
Where's the horse?
Whose horse? Oh, their horse.
Horse.
Oh, by the way, yeah, since I'm traveling out of the city, I actually leave my horse in the stable.
That's a horde of pigeons. These are both dogs.
Here's the best rat in the world.
Oh, wait, you actually had...
Good. Swarm of rats.
Yay!
They don't appear yet. But, there we go. Here, he goes back to the back.
Oddly enough, there are like almost no bird miniatures out there. It's weird.
Yeah, this horse is over here.
That guy's charging us and going to kill us.
It doesn't actually have a rider.
Yes.
But,
Well, he sees a rider, but that's beside the point.
No, there's no rider.
Your drug out of mind sees
actually, you're rubbing your eye again. It does look like the horse has a rider on it.
Uh-oh.
Is it an
It
astral
looks
rider?
like there's an elf riding it. An elf holding a staff, pointing at you.
It's not a ring race.
Sort of glowing green eyes.
Okay.
Then it, the vision fades again.
And
No man can kill me. I am no man.
Anyway, Melody is up first.
okay.
And they definitely look hostile.
It seems like we're quite surrounded. I will
Didn't you
magic
say there was
missile
a
one of
swarm
the
of
pigeons
rats?
and kind of
You
move
haven't
out of
seen
the
one
way.
yet. Emphasis yet.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so initiative goes to whom?
Yep.
Initiative is Elodie.
Yeah, I magic missile one of the pigeons for 5 force damage, and I try to get out of some sort of cover from the rider.
Here. I'm gonna use goblins for pigeons. They're flying goblins.
Tiny goblins.
Everyone's favorite friend of flying goblins. 5 damage to those
My
ones.
favorite goblin is the goblin with the
Or one of
ball.
them if they're not a swarm.
There's something I have to do.
They're moves.
Just
They have
Okay.
collective health, so they have separate actions.
So I try to go, maybe go around
One
the
of
corner
these
the
suspiciously
building.
angry pigeons gets clipped pretty badly, so it's sort of staggering uncomfortably.
Hmm.
Would you like to move anywhere?
Yeah, maybe just kind of go around to the back of the building.
So you're sort of basically here, you're gonna go around
Yeah,
to the
right
corner
there.
from there.
Slightly disappear from the rider's line of sight.
Horse. The horse is going to go.
His name's Ralph, thank you very much. Not just a horse.
I kind of like Perry's horse a little bit more.
Well, we've never asked it its name, actually. I was going to introduce it to Susan.
You're crazy.
Alright,
Flop.
Doc. This horse is running up to Perry. He is running, for all intents and purposes, past you sufficiently that you can intercept him if you wish.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So you sort of up
Don't.
onto the way,
Hmm?
and he swings at you
Horse is
instead.
friendly. It's presumably.
The horse is going to try and cave your head in with a hoof.
Okay.
The horse is not friendly.
The horse does not look friendly.
He's really on drugs.
Your check of people's natures is pretty poor.
22 AC is probably going to hit you. Yep. You take 6 damage from a hoof in the face.
Oh, come on, who would kill him right away?
He's tougher
He's a
than the
dwarf.
average jump.
He's a dwarf. He's quite
That's also true. I should point out 6 damage is actually a hefty amount for a creature at your level.
Yeah.
Ulrich, he also can do more damage than this.
Cleave the horse's
Ulrich
head off.
will march forth with his great blade drawn. It's not a great sword, it's just a great blade.
That's a
And he
great
will
blade.
approach the horse.
Okay.
And we'll try and cleave it in twain.
Alright.
And we haven't had a daily rest yet, so I cannot smite the evilness.
What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 0.
I think Smite Evil is once per battle and then an extra number of times a day equal to your wisdom modifier, isn't it?
I thought it was charisma modifier.
It might be. Anyway,
Yeah, I've used it twice already.
I can look it up. Roll away.
Natural.
Okay, 16 on the die is probably going to hit, because that's over 20 in total.
Yep.
So, 8 points of damage.
Alright.
Die, no equine shall live this day.
Yeah, Smite is equal is once per battle and an additional number of times per day equals your charisma modifier. There you go. What's your
evil person?
What's your charisma modifier?
1.
1? Okay, so you've used up your extra free one,
Yes.
but you do still have it once per battle anyway.
Once per battle.
Yeah, it's once per battle, always, and then an extra number of times equal to your charisma modifier.
I should write that down.
Probably should. Alright. The flying rats. That's the pigeons. All of them are going to swarm around Perry.
Yay, oh no.
That's for enslaving us all these years. Cool.
Oh.
Cool.
Hey, I fed them.
You did feed them.
That doesn't change slavery.
Yeah.
The Egyptians fed the slaves.
Cool. We're free now.
Well, I didn't mistreat them. Well,
The Egyptians
some
had
things
it
I
well
experimented
off
on, but
compared to the Aztecs.
15 AC on you?
yes.
What slavery is
Two of
defined
them
as
managed
is
to
just
hit you.
work without pay.
You take 8 damage total.
Because they didn't have ritual sacrifice.
Unpaid internships. Yay.
Unpaid internships, yeah. Luckily I never do any. It's called volunteer work.
Two of them
volunteered.
fly
I
back
still
into
yet to
leaves.
get paid
The
by
other 3
my
remain
job.
swarming around. Alright. Regolith. It's a swarm of pigeons around Perry's
Walk up.
face.
I'm going to
Are you engaging
Breath of
or
the
just
Wild.
walking near them?
I'm going to walk near.
Alright.
Actually,
You can stay where you are.
I'm gonna engage.
Sure.
Because I can do that. I'm gonna roll
As
your
he uses the power
I'm
of being
gonna roll your
malediction.
D4, 1, 2 for 1, 3, 4 for 2. Alright, one enemy. F me.
Breath of the Wild.
Should we gone for the normal D4? Fool.
I'm gonna target the one that's currently making a flank.
They're mooks. You don't target them.
Whatever.
Stop spoiling the game, Trevor. Come on.
12 versus
That's
physical
fine.
defense. It's terrible.
It's correcting
You're
the...
ruining
That
the
does nothing.
immersion.
Miss damage. Nope, I do have damage.
13th Age is very adamant about being transparent about monsters. They're mooks. They have collective
11,
health.
15, so 7.
7
damage.
Okay.
Cold.
One of them dies. Maybe.
You're really doing terrible at your job. You're killing all the pigeons now. Jeez.
Those 2 get blown away, actually. They freeze solid into little blocks of ice. One of them has his little beak.
Actually, wait. Who's the person who likes
As,
the
as I
pigeons?
see one of them fall, I kind of just give
Who's
a little
there?
kick.
You like the pigeons.
And she's
They're,
like,
they're
"Sure,
Perry's
I will."
pigeons.
Work
Yeah.
with pigeons.
Actually, you know what?
Doc, you're up.
I don't do
Alrighty.
that because they're his pigeons. So I don't
Well,
do that.
Doc, those pigeons are clearly still alive. Fix that problem.
Those are
Alright,
fun.
I'll try to disengage.
Okay.
10 plus.
It's just flat roll. You
Okay.
need 11 or better.
Alright. Alright, so I don't disengage. So I'll just. Does anyone need heals? How are you doing?
No, you. It'd be you because you're the one who got hit.
I'm 8 down the sink.
Yeah. What's your recovery?
I got 6 recoveries left.
No,
but recovery rate.
What do you roll when you
Like-
do a recovery?
Oh,
I believe it's a D6
it's
or something.
1d6 plus Constitution.
And what's your constitution?
3.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll wait a bit then.
Yeah.
Alright, so melee
There's a tiny chance that you'll overheal him by 1 point.
You don't need to heal. Yeah, just move it.
I'll melee the horse.
Alright. How about you, horsey?
5 plus 4 versus AC is probably not going to do much.
Nope.
Alright, so it
Horse
takes 1
nimbly ducks your
damage.
swing. Gets clipped in the ear.
That cat looks a lot like your figure.
Yeah, probably. Anyway. Alrighty.
Does it displacer beast?
From the alley behind Doug's Chicken Hut and Viral Research Center, shockingly, a swarm of rats emerge.
Ah, crap. I knew you mentioned rats, too.
No, you didn't. No, you mentioned rats.
They run up to him.
Oh man, I totally have the swarm of rats icon. I can just-
Yeah.
Oh.
It should be circular, right?
Yeah.
They get +1 to attack for each of them that remains in the
I'm ready
swarm.
to chicken.
So,
That guy serves at the chicken hut.
that's Doug.
How may I take your order?
Doug the purple worm.
Oh, yeah, take your order.
We have worms in this establishment such as God has never seen.
They've received several health citations.
Does 16 hit you?
Yes.
All of them hit you.
Ah!
This guy's badass.
Fortunately, however, any number of hits on them just cause you to take ongoing 4 damage.
Oh, I see. I'm going for.
They just get a lot of chances to inflict it on you.
Is this a bit better?
Yeah.
Trevor?
Perry, you're up. Yeah, sure. I kind of like this guy, though. It's pretty sniffy.
He's the
Here,
lead
set that
rat.
down. There. He's in charge.
He rides on top of the backs of his other rat.
Perry, you're up. You got a pigeon fluttering under your eye.
You should either learn
Try to
summon
disengage?
this guy or this
Sure.
guy.
That's a move action
Yep.
attempt.
We need to learn how to summon either this guy.
15.
Alright, you disengage.
He's
Now,
an angel of valor.
I am going to try to use knock to try to knock over whatever this might be invisibly riding the horse. Can I do that?
Not really.
No?
It's not a combat spell.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking of using it. No. Yeah. I thought combat would be more like something that does damage.
Does it keep?
Reluctantly,
Not really.
reluctantly, I say, what are you trying to do? And he tells me what he was trying to do. I go, I'll lend you some of my arcane power. Reluctantly, I say this.
You can try and shoot at some kind of rider on there that you think is there.
This guy gives out the best high fives.
Sure.
I am, however, going to, out of character, tell you that in the interest of not having you waste your action in 2 sessions in a row, I'm going to say there is no rider.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
It's not an invisible rider.
I'll still take up your offer.
Is it an astral rider?
You're not sure.
I offer him just like,
I'm just telling
Forearm.
him this because in the last session he tried to do a fancy thing that didn't work at all.
I offer him a forearm.
Alright. Do a high five.
I want to encourage creative things, and I don't really want to screw people for not doing them very well.
Forearm. Go ahead. Make your roll.
Are you trying the experimental draw power from the sorcerer move?
No, I got it. Okay, so I'm going to do high five, and then swing over, arcing array. Great cross.
Cool.
With whatever that causes.
It causes either interesting things or painful things, depending on what you roll.
So am I rolling for success, or am I rolling to attack?
Rolling to hit.
Okay.
1 second. Or once you finish, I'll give
Failing
an
to
extra,
hit will carry
I'm gonna
consequences.
give an extra roll to find something else. Did he fuck it up again?
He did.
2.
Alright.
Oh, no.
You were not gaining any favor with me. Alright, wait, before you do that, I'm gonna define the energy. Negative.
Alright. Each of you take 9 points of negative energy damage. I'll let you take half, because it's kind of your jam.
Yep. Thank you.
You also, you stumble forward into tussling with that pigeon again. There, you, assuming you weren't already. Perry, you fall butt first in the well. You don't fall down it, you fall strictly sitting in it.
I look over at him and I go, punch.
He's not in range. Right. Dogs.
Okay, now I could use a heal.
So could I.
I still have a quick action, alright?
I am glad that I
I'm
rolled
going
a
to
4.
say no, because you got stumbled and knocked into a thing that's kind of throwing you off base.
These are the 3 guys who serve food to place.
I was just asking if I could use a quick action to fall down the well.
He takes
Sure.
orders.
I'll say falling down a well is a free action.
One of them's
You're
at the
already
help
sitting
desk.
in it.
The purple one dispenses the
My
food in the end.
I figured it would be more preferable to do that than get attacked by dogs.
I'm going to say you take 8, half because there's water at the bottom, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
I say under my breath, God damn wizards don't know how to use arcane power. Ramble.
The dog's gonna try to jump in after him.
Why is this dog coming after me now? All of a
Dog
sudden.
jumps down the well at you. Dog's going to take damage from falling down the well.
Why is the dog coming after me now all of a sudden?
On Perry. That's a crit.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
I'm not going to let it crit when it's fighting you in a well, though. Then it just fell down. I'm going to say it just does the normal 5 damage to
It
you.
falls on you.
I'm going to have its crit make it not take falling damage.
I could really use that.
The other one?
Compromise.
Help my health.
Oh.
You're kind of out of range of his heal right now. But you're down a well. It's pretty far.
17 AC on you there, Regolith?
That'll hit.
Alrighty, you take 5 damage. Alright, the dog bites into your butt.
Okie dokie.
Escalator. Elodie,
Okay,
you take 4 damage. At the start of your turn.
I take 4 damage. I will try to hack at the worm rat with my sword. Songs are standard action, aren't they?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure they are.
That's a thing you might want to write down.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Who among us doesn't write stuff down? Gee.
Okay.
I
I'll
never
hack it
forget.
up. 19 plus 6 is 25 versus AC.
Oh, yes.
Hits them for 10 damage.
10 damage to the swarm of rats.
I'm assuming none of these things are undead.
One of the rats dies horribly.
Well.
I'm assuming none of
Leave
these
it
are
in
undead.
half. Pardon?
I'm assuming that these things are undead.
No.
No.
Different kind of effect at play.
I'll do a bardic song if it's a minor, but I don't think so.
It says each song specifies what type of action is
It
required to start.
doesn't. It just says Bardic Song daily. It's a quick action to sustain.
Quick action each turn.
Mhm.
11 plus to sustain. So it's quick action to start doing it.
Oh, okay. In that case, if that's a quick action to start, I'm gonna start singing as I'm hacking the rat. Oh no, there's rats! Rat affect cats. Don't want diseases or fevers or sneezes. Let's kill all the rats.
How you make someone super stealthy.
Yeah,
Or
it's
just
every
stealth
turn you
roll.
want to sustain this song, you spend the same type of action.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright.
Whose song
So it is the song of spilt
Spilt
blood.
Nice.
Any attack against you takes a penalty equal to the number of allies in the battle who have more hit points than you.
Nice.
Who has more hit points than 23?
So far, it looks like these dice.
Really?
These guys?
No.
You guys are hurt, right?
My hands are down.
Horsey.
1.
My natural hit points is 27.
I remember the song of Spilled Blood. It's really catchy too.
Because it's angry at him.
Why?
Because you got in his way. 12 AC, probably not going to hit you though.
Nope.
We'll try to disengage.
I almost like
And
the
not
song of
Do I
Spilled
get
Blood.
a
It's
saving
elevator
throw for
music.
the outgoing?
Yes. Ulrich. It's 11 or better.
Yes.
Ulrich, he'll split you in half.
Stop getting hurt, everybody. So I can get some protection here.
Give him a recharge.
Nice.
21 versus AC.
That will hit that guy, yep. Hits you
For
most heartily.
17 points of damage.
Ouch.
Do we have the +1 to damage too?
Nope.
Oh.
Just attack.
Right.
Thematically, I went around and dual-handed it and cleaved right at the
Dual
side
handed
of
it
the
right in the side of the horse. It
Yeah.
sort of cut a big switch right up the side of it. It stumbles backwards. It is staggered now. Sort of stumbles off to the side. Its eyes start glowing with an unhealthy, weird, sickly green light.
And as
It gets
I,
these weird sort of black cracks coming around its eyes.
as I attack, I go,
Right. Gutter birds. Down at you. Good old gutter birds.
How many are there?
There were 5. 2 of them died.
No.
To the one
Some
into
of
the
them
pigeon.
Yeah, flying around.
If they get a not even roll on their attack, they get to disengage for free and try to fly away. So they get to dive bomb you. The 19 on the die is certainly going to hit you. The 11 is probably not going to hit you.
No, it is not.
So one of them manages to hit you for 4 damage.
Stupid,
And one of them goes pop,
sorcerers.
Stop losing
Bless up.
HP, guys.
perches on a
I know,
corner of the
right?
roof.
I want to help the sorcerer. I've learned my lesson.
Stay safe.
Regolith.
Take a
You're
lesson
the
for me, just never
Sorry, the
get
wizard.
attacked.
Regolith, you're up.
I'm going
Whole
to.
bunch of jerks.
I'm going to chain lightning.
Good plan.
Chain lightning.
First target shall be the dog.
That's currently biting.
No, the dog down the well, because
Oh.
I'm a genius.
That one's
So
not
you're
targetable.
gonna lightning bolt everybody in the well.
Yeah, basically. I'm just kidding. No, it's stupid.
You should.
Do it.
Spoil the water.
Do
I
it.
give you
do
bonus
it.
damage if you hit him too.
You get 1 HP, damn it.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
no. Start on my dog. It's on the dog that's on me.
That's probably
It's
good.
12. Perfect. 17 versus physical defense. 16. Sorry, 18. Blah, 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 blah.
Is it Babble or Babble?
Babble.
Babble. Like a babbling brook.
She does like baubles, though.
3d6.
She does.
Babble's baubles. It's a shopkeep one day is supposed to open its
Holy Jesus.
countryside.
16, 20 lightning damage on the dog.
There's just like a big bathtub behind the counter sheet that's
You staggered the hell out of that dog.
Near max damage on that, and it bounces.
Lightning bolt goes right down it from the top of its head, leaving a smoking black line off to the tail, arcs off the tail.
Going to. Where's he?
Jump down the well.
It's just any nearby target, right?
Yeah.
You could arc to that thing and then arc back.
No,
and then back.
gonna arc to the horse first.
Sure.
I was real tempted.
You can't target the dog in the wild. You don't have a line of sight to it.
Damn it.
You can kind of
It's down the
feel
well.
for it.
17. Wow, that's gonna hit. Can I keep the same damage? Because I established
yes.
earlier that it's gonna be 1 damage roll permanently.
Can be.
So that's probably gonna hit. I use surprising to lower that to a 16.
Okay.
So it's natural.
Yep.
And I arc it to the bird that is.
You leave a burning trail of lightning through that horse.
Mhm.
It arcs into the hole that Ulrich made, and you can see sparks coming from inside of it, and its eyes go dark. It falls over.
Yes, I feel the soul leaving.
The
And then lightning bolt arcs out of its mouth off of its teeth.
Going to the pigeon that is not currently engaging me right there.
If the attack ended there, I would say it gets grounded.
15
or something.
probably is going to hit. 15 on the dice, which is 20 versus physical defense. And
I'm a walking Faraday cage.
you know what? Wait, you know what? No, I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Come on. 50-50 shot. Damn it. No. 14 versus physical defense. Sorry,
No.
15.
Oh, 15 hits you.
Okay. 14 is without the bonus.
Ulrich does the ancient
I took the
dance
risk.
of victory, the hokey
Did not
pokey.
exactly work out. But that's 20 damage on that bird.
Actually, the lightning bolt hits this guy. He catches fire, flies down here, still sparking with lightning, hits these other two, and all of them catch fire and start sparkling and dying. Books collected hit points.
And then I see
You
a guy.
just straight did enough damage.
I
to
see
kill
the chef peek out the chicken hut and go, and I run over.
Fried pigeons.
Pre-fried.
Pre-fried.
Doc, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to walk up to here and cast Spirits of the Righteous on the dog in the well.
Sure.
Is it lightning
I'll give you a
based?
+2 to hit. It can't really move anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Its dodging capability is quite limited.
So that is 17, 18 versus mental defense.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Alright, so it is 4d6 damage, 13 holy damage,
Okay.
and you get +4 AC.
No heal?
You don't get a heal with this spell.
Oh.
Just +4 AC.
Plus 4 to
AC
AC
is healed.
is pretty big.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What's your AC currently? What's plus 4?
17.
It's not bad. Mine's 15.
That's still pretty bad.
Still pretty bad. Like mine's 15 and I'm a sorcerer.
I've got 19, baby.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, we should throw you down low.
healing a quick action for you?
Yes, it is.
You might want to heal him. I think he has like 2 hit points or something.
1
hit point.
Goodness.
Alrighty then. Take it.
You have a fault that you want to call
I
him.
believe
Yeah.
it's +2. You have healing delay now?
Yeah, +2.
11. Nice.
And it is
So I can do a max of 22 damage
rats.
on the chain lightning.
Ah, hordes of rats.
Or the rats.
I say 18 hits you.
This
dog's
Because he's got direct HP.
I'll jump in the world.
Dear God. And murder. Well, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
They successfully disengage from you,
Mhm.
and they engage with the owner of the chicken hut. Harry, you're up.
Alright,
It smells like chicken.
You're welcome for the meta game.
okay,
He
so
also looks like he's made of wax, apparently.
does
the
Whip My Ray
outside
Frost
It
get a
smells like
bonus
chicken
because
grease.
from,
Yeah,
from
I
the dog
found
being
that.
wet?
What-
Chicken grease.
What?
Chicken grease.
Chicken grease.
Would the Ray of Frost get a bonus since we're in water? And in a well?
Yes, but I'm gonna say failing badly might risk hitting yourself.
Do it.
Do it.
Don't make it over. Jump down the well.
Basically, nat 1, you hit yourself with it.
Don't worry.
I'm going to spend
boil that
evocation,
water back
so
up.
that way if I do succeed, I do max damage.
Okay.
It might still work. Let's
Remember
add
plus
it
one.
up.
Remember plus 1.
Yeah, that +1, so that's...
Get up calculator.
Get out the abacus.
Yeah.
Adding machine, big crank.
Yeah.
so
I freaking own one of those.
File.
14 versus physical
Like-
defense.
14 is my parents own a calculator with the tape roll.
No, I mean the old
No.
fashioned till with the crank.
Yeah.
So you went to max damage
my
yourself.
parents own a
Even in
calculator
water?
with, like,
Yep.
the roll tape.
Every
no
time
bonus
I
damage.
click,
But I didn't roll 1. Why
every
would you
time it
damage
goes down,
myself?
it's like tick, 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 tick,
Doesn't
tick,
your
tick,
evocation thing say
Ding.
failing hurts you too anyway?
I don't believe so.
I think it does.
and it calculates it up for
In a
you.
book.
I believe it says in that one evocation automatically hurts you. I'm extending that sort of to any miss.
No, the
because
book
there's
represents
already an
the
effect due to
check.
circumstance.
Shit.
Let's see.
I would tend to agree just because you're in water, and if you miss, you're probably going to hit the water, which
Evocation.
shouldn't hit you.
Yeah, if that one of an attack roll still deals no damage, actually that one should probably damage you a bit. I won't say you deal max damage to yourself though.
Just a little bit.
You just hurt yourself.
Don't worry, I'll heat you right up.
Where's my... There it is. Well...
Just take one of them.
Oh, okay. I'll pick this one.
No. Take one of the middle you take. In this case, one of the
Middle.
sixes.
Middle value.
Okay. Now, since I live next to this well, I'm going to presume that I'm not the first or second time I've been in this well. Is there
Probably
any
not the first time
passages?
you've fallen down this
Yeah.
well, in fact.
Is there any passages that I happen to know of that lead in here?
He might know if you were like.
Passages, no, but you do know a pretty good set of footholds for climbing up the thing.
Okay,
Some
I'm
of the
going
looser
to
version,
try to
maybe.
get away from this dog.
Sure.
Yeah, disengage.
Tell me disengage. Based on the fact that this is like the well outside your house, also you don't actually take any penalty for trying to disengage by climbing up a well. 7 is still not going to do it though.
Okay. Babble, a little help, please.
She's not big enough to help you.
Apple can sort of try to help. Apple will sort of try to help. Probably not very effectively.
Probably not.
17 on the die, she's going to hit the thing.
Dear God. This water sprite is a...
Babble is a level 9 monster.
No, she's not. She's a level 0 monster.
Well, she's made of water, right? And, like invade the
Monster
bombs.
level 0.
Aww.
I'm surprised that
She
that
doesn't
actually
have enough
exists.
water around to be properly effective.
I just get
I
a bucket
splash
and
the
start
water
dumping.
in your
Yeah, no, we
eyes.
just get a bunch of water and just start dumping it in. It's like,
What actually starts happening is a bunch of the water from the well spirals up into a tube that sprays onto the dog's face. As it moves around, the hose stays there, like it's suffocating it, and it takes ongoing 2 damage. It's pretty good.
She's waterboarding him.
Dog's turn.
Dog.
Parry. Actually, it's going to try and attack Babble. Makes more sense.
No!
It is going to hit Babble.
So basically, I was good for nothing my last turn.
How so?
because
Oh,
all the
well,
damage healed and immediately dissipated.
You also did a bunch of damage to the dog.
Oh,
You made it so Parry didn't die when that hit him instead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Instead of being like
Like this might come as a shock to you, but when you heal people, they'll usually get hurt again.
Yeah.
What you're preventing is death.
Death.
Actually, not in my case. Probably.
Well, you should know that as a doctor. You don't ever save anybody. You're just delaying death by
Yeah, you
another
delay
day.
death. Yep,
Yeah.
death is inevitable. There's
We're
only 2
talking
things.
about one doctor made me immortal with essential
Actually, wait, yeah.
salts.
Wait, yeah. What are we talking about? There's
That's a
one guy,
witch doctor.
there's a guy walking around on proof of inevitable, not inevitable death. Inevitable.
It was not a great roll.
Good.
Some people might
It's only
say I'm
13.
dead, some people
No.
might say I'm eternally alive.
Escalated.
Is the cat in the box? Is the cat dead? Who knows?
Elodie, you're up.
Okay, since I'm disengaged from the
Never mind, trying to
rats,
get a cat skeleton out of my
I am going to
Yes.
shoot it.
Alright.
Sorry, I don't.
Brr.
23 against magic defense.
Oh yeah.
I will
I'm just
do
imagining I just have
8
like
thunder
random
damage.
junk
Sorry,
in this,
10
like-
thunder damage.
Ooh, a penny.
And who's closest to me that needs a +2
2 of the
AC?
rats get sort of blown away and
Plus 2 to what?
onto the
+2
street.
AC?
I can use it. I got a dog engaged on me.
And you get a +2 AC until the end, start of my next turn.
Oh.
I'll roll a save.
I don't think
Yeah,
you're
same.
in line of sight. The only reason he could give you the bonus because he was looking down.
Yeah, it didn't attack you.
yeah, I was thinking of plus for AC.
It
And
attacks
I'll,
thing trying to
I'll roll
suffocate it.
to sustain. Yep, I do.
Alright.
I have now 19 hit points. Does anybody have more than 19? God damn it.
I have not been hit.
You realize there's a
I
giant
have
dog on me.
48 hit points.
And like, I just annihilated the pigeons.
Ulrich, you're up.
I might have to repick that.
Ulrich turns around. What does he see?
No, you'll be okay if I.
Ulrich turns around, he sees a dog
If I
fighting
stay
with
back.
his sorcerer guy he doesn't entirely hate. He sees the guy in an apron with a terrifying tentacle-like visage. He is wearing an apron though. And it says his name tag pinned to the actually horrible amorphous ooze flesh that just says Doug.
Is he also wearing an apron that says "Kiss the cook"?
Yes.
I will run to the rescue of the cook.
It actually says the cook.
Oh my!
Okay.
Octodad.
No. Oh
He's got a
my.
good thing going on.
Thursday.
Octodad.
Oh, come on. Hopefully that +2 might push it over the edge.
So that is a whopping 9.
Nope.
Sorry, no. 11.
Not
AC
gonna do
or no? Okay.
AC on the rats.
Unless it's targeting
So
mental
1
offense.
damage to the rats.
Alright.
Terrible.
You sort of kick one of the rats.
Yes.
Kick it out of them.
Recharge my breath weapon.
Flying rats. They're all dead.
Okay.
They're all dead.
Totally thought you said my move there.
Hey, we didn't interrogate the dogs. Who are you working for?
Alright, well, 1 target,
Dogs can't
doesn't matter.
talk.
Bring it to him.
Breath weapon on his
Lead us to a boy.
No, 19. Actually, 21.
No.
21.
19.
On the dog, we'll hit the dog.
19.
6, 10, 14, and 18 damage cold.
18 damage?
Yeah.
What's something that movie says? Is 19 good enough for you?
Is 19 good enough for you?
You-
Sorry, go ahead.
You breathe a blast of frosty cold across the dog, and it freezes solidly into a popsicle.
And
In a popsicle?
upon seeing that, I go,
Damn it, I was
popsicle.
gonna say
I
that.
give it. Can I just really quickly just give it a punch? And just smash it.
Shatter it? Yep, totally can.
Cool.
Alright.
Goddamn
Want
dogs.
to move anywhere?
I'll stand. I'm gonna stand next to the well.
Okay, Doc, you're up.
I take a big rock and drop it into the well.
Is it big enough? It just seals the well top.
I hold my hand to stop him.
Not your turn, man.
Roll to hit. If you miss, you hit Regolith.
Roll a what?
Any attack.
You know what? I'm not gonna stop him.
No, just let it happen.
I'm just gonna watch it happen.
Why do you think I went to attack the rat?
I'm actually just gonna say it hits both of them.
Yeah, sure. It hits
You said
both of them.
Regolith. So.
Roll a d4, man.
What'd you get to hit?
4. Plus 4. So plus 2, that's 8.
10.
10.
10.
Plus the fact that they're in well and can't really dodge.
And they're getting water in the face, I might add.
It's still only 12.
Yeah.
Does that hit you there?
Well, my base AC is 13.
So no. Alright, it falls down to the two of you. It's not like heavy enough. You managed to brace your arms up, so it's annoying and in the way now. Making it kind of hard to fight. Alright. Rats. There are 2 rats left. You're going to go for Ulrich. One of them is going to fail horrendously.
They are trying to bite metal.
The other one is only going to get a 15 AC.
Actually, wait. Rats
No.
can totally bite through metal.
They totally climb into your armor, but they don't find anything to bite.
They find old skeletons, though.
They start gnawing at them.
Yeah.
No, they're not on your
Perry,
heart
you're up.
collection. On the heart collection.
Some people... No, those are in different section. / pocket dimension.
Okay.
/ they would be annihilated if they went in there.
How hurt does the dog look?
That dog looks quite hurt.
Oh, I just realized I totally 2-shot the dog that came on me. You.
Okay,
I did spend two major spells on it though.
It has like
That's
12
what-
hit
that's
points
what
left,
you
I
do.
think.
Go all around the you. As well.
okay. I now have a rock.
I was just like, this is
This is
swarms.
true.
May as well expend big spells.
Yeah.
Use it to smash his head in.
In order to try to make the rock a little more effective, I want to try putting some pointy icicles onto the rock with the ray of frost
And
as I
launching it.
smash.
Sure.
Do a nail in the board, a nail in the board.
That's better.
You cast Siegfried's Spiky Ice Doom. Spiky Icicles of Doom. What's your damage?
Do I?
Siegfried,
I guess I can
that's
do ray of frost with this.
That'd be really cool.
6
If
plus
I
4
tell you to put
plus
a rope
2,
around
so
your feet.
12.
and
Roll
then
damage.
Roll
I
damage.
hopped down and you held onto it, so I could
That is
just
exactly
slide
that
down like
number.
this and just get the punch.
A series of
It'd
icicles
be
fall
better
from
if
the
it was
rock
a
and a
punching
ball
board.
sideways in each direction and spike the dog on either side.
It is skewered.
You get impaled and skewered. Icy icicles. These rats are probably going to start trying to skitter away.
They're gonna run away. Get them.
Pretty much.
How can they? They're in my armor.
They just become symbiotes. You're
Aww.
So let's try to climb out of the well again, Perry.
I shoot my crossbow down at him and tie a string to an arrow in my crossbow and
Can I
shoot him.
name one of them Boo?
No.
I'm going to wait and just take a moment to catch my breath.
Probably a good fun.
Probably good fun.
Maybe chat with Babble a bit.
Babble's going to hide.
It's
in the
too
water again.
intense for her. Yeah.
You
You turned Babble into an icicle, you
I'm going to say you
monster.
managed to cleave these rats in half,
No.
along with Dave, the surgeon, eventually kicks them sufficiently that the few that are left run
I
away.
was gonna.
I would like to
I was
think-
gonna heat up his armor to bake them inside.
Wait.
I
Sure. You
magically
do
saw
that.
them as a
Hold on.
figure.
This is what the rats do.
No. The rats are still inside his armor, and I just bake them whilst in his armor.
My boots start
Delicious roast
oozing.
rat.
You start melting them.
And then you just open up the armor, and it's like bing. And then the chef's like, oh,
There's like a grill rack in there.
yeah. And the chef's like, oh, cool.
Doug's just like puts him in a takeout box.
There's random hot pies.
He walks in
hanging
and you just hear him say, "Order up."
I go, you forgot the pigeons. I mean
Yeah,
chicken.
Oh,
Where's the
okay.
honey mustard sauce?
Oh.
I call out the dog. You forgot the chicken.
out. So I need one part of me to be a
Perry?
grill, another
In
part
the
to be a
dark.
fridge.
Yeah.
Perry, in
You're
the
a
darkness of the well, your eye starts to sort of twitch and hurt again. And you can see a weird
I
sort
the
of
cutlery up
green
here.
light in the dog's eyes as time sort of fades away and sort of starts drifting up out of the well.
I'm going to see if it's
I shake my head
intangible.
forward
I still have a
and slide
stick, so I'm
forward.
going to wave it in the way.
It is definitely intangible. You're pretty sure it's some kind of spell leaving the thing.
Ether. No? Oh, okay.
Spell or a presence leaving it.
Does anyone care
Oh,
that
you
we've
can roll an
been
intelligence for your, whatever your magical background is.
Attuned to spirit.
Wizardry.
Sure.
Sorry, but Trevor, does anybody like notice or care that we've been
Can you
butchering horses and dogs and pigeons in the street?
Dave or Doug doesn't seem to
Not
care.
particularly.
Okay.
21.
Can I use my charisma
To do what?
for this check?
No,
that's
you
the
don't
next
see
one.
anything.
Visit, I pull you out to the well.
No. Wait, so can I use my Attune to Spirit just to sense it out?
Not in this case. He's getting this effect just because this is his 5 result with the urge.
But I'm
Spells
attuned.
I rolled a 21.
You can tell that this is some sort of, literally some kind of magical compulsion that's been placed on these animals to cause them to attack you, as you might have gathered, and it is definitely druidic magic.
So
Can
they're
I
logic,
now
right?
put the large piece of metal on top of the well, like for a sewer grate?
Like trap Perry in it.
Um,
Do you let Perry climb out first?
yes, yes.
Say no, and then when he's like bung bung bung, right, you and it's just like, now let you go.
I'm gonna try to save the horse.
No, I was originally saying I'm letting the wizard go. Help him.
Thorough lightning blast through the midsection. Good luck.
Well, he might have revived the dead somehow.
He only has revived animals. Doesn't work on people.
Come on, heal
Can
it.
I spend a recovery?
You can, yeah. You're not in combat anymore. You can open
Yeah,
it.
let's all do that.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled.
So we still have a fair bit of time before.
Yeah. So, Ulrich, as you're sort of standing around, watching them patching up their wounds, being all bored and sort of like wandering around.
All flesh-like.
Yep, being all bored and fleshy, you wander around and you actually spot somebody who has been standing behind this building. He has a green cloak up over his head. He has pointy ears. He looks like an elf, and he has a large staff. He's sort of eyeballing you, and when he notices that you're seeing him, he goes, starts running away.
Uh-oh.
I start running after
Do you
him.
shout to get
I
us
see
to
Ulrich
get our
doing this.
attention?
I say, "Oi, druid!" And I start chasing after him.
Okay, now that I've heard that, I run after that. Alright, actually, I move to flank around the other side of the
You
building.
get on your horse is the correct
My
thing.
horse
Oh,
is
he's
actually
at home.
in a stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I run after, on like this way.
Sure. Roll me strength, I guess. Try and run over there as quick as you can. You
Can I make it dex?
No, it's not really nimbleness. It's just strength. You can add thief background though. You're probably used to running away from things or towards things.
8.
Is that with your
Yeah.
background? All right.
Shite.
You get around the edge of the corner thing just after he sort of clears past it, and he's currently making a break for sort of the narrow alleyways and streets.
So I got a 28 for healing the horse.
The horse is dead. You can't heal it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Can I make it to the corner and
I mean, you could stitch it back up and make it look all presentable for an open casket funeral, but
when I make it to the corner, can I still?
Can I make it into some sort of cybernetic riding robot?
no.
I'm doing a combination of con and constructs for basically boundless endurance as I
Sure.
run out of breath after him. So 21 in total. So
You managed to run him down. I'm guessing you're going to try and tackle him to the ground, kind of.
yeah, and I'm too heavy for him to squirm out.
I run
You just
after.
sit on him until we all
That's not necessarily true, but
I'm gonna run
you
after.
certainly
him.
got him on the ground.
I run after them.
You certainly managed to hold him long enough for the rest of the group to try and catch up to you.
Roll.
First he's going to try and escape.
Just tie him to the construct. I'm a real boy now.
And he does manage to slip out from under you
Ooh.
and start staggering away down a nearby alleyway.
Do I
Do
catch?
you,
Do I
are
catch
you
a
there
glimpse of
quick
them?
enough to
Am I
shoot
there
him?
quick enough to catch a glimpse
Yep.
of them so I can shoot?
Yep.
Alright, cancel.
I would like to continue chasing.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna shoot him in the leg. 15.
15?
Just physical defense.
No.
15 is my physical defense. The hell.
Physical defense is only 15.
Yeah, and I have an 18.
Oh,
con.
physical defense, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that does hit him. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong column.
7 damage. Let's see what kind. Let's hope for cold. Fire.
You blow through his calf with fire. He stumbles to the ground and starts sort of trying to drag his leg away.
I try and pick him.
Give him a prone check here. Yeah, no. He slumps on the ground holding his leg, whimpering.
I
You catch up to him without much
Yeah,
difficulty.
slow strut.
Roll
I
for
know.
swagger.
Yeah.
No.
I got plenty. Merchant Prince. Automatic.
Automatic success.
As soon as I catch sight of him, I just magic missile him.
Like, just like so, walk up, let's go.
He doesn't say anything. He's busy whimpering.
Okay.
Or-
if he's making noises of pain, I'll let it go. Because if he gave me a stoic face, I'd be like,
he's
I'd be like-
moaning in agony.
I'd be like,
He's not trying to
foot
give you
on
it.
the wound.
Clutching his burnt up
foot
calf.
on the wound.
He's not trying to give you it.
Alright, I'm gonna tie up his hands behind his back and just pick him up and carry him over to everyone else.
He struggles a bit, but it's not much you can't deal with.
And just like spellfist at the ready, just like.
As I'm
He's not walking very quickly.
I know.
Shockingly.
No, can I just like carry him, please? This will go a lot faster.
Sure.
Over the shoulder.
Carry him by the tied up hands, just like.
While this is going on, will I be able to use magic cane to try to find the rope and then bring it down?
Trying to get out of the well.
Yeah,
You know,
you
there's
can climb
these
up
guys.
there.
can help
I
you.
already.
No, I chased
Nah,
after
never
the
mind.
guy.
I was gonna say I already lowered the rope. I apparently was chasing down muggers. Or
Yeah.
Not muggers, I mean
Druids.
druids. Same thing.
We'll bring him back.
Wow.
They're all scoundrels.
Jeez. Okay.
Do we know if druids can control more than one creature at a time through this kind of
Talented druids can. You don't. There aren't actually many druids in the world. There's basically the high druid and a couple of her very devoted followers. When most people use the word druid, they basically just mean guy who lives in the woods,
I see.
kind of thing. They don't actually have much in the way of magical talent. Controlling this many animals at once is more something you would associate with either the high druid herself or one of her servants.
I say, when we get back, I go, hey Doc, you got any burn salves?
I think I know what they call them, the high druid.
Oh yeah, I got this thing here. It's called beer.
A fantastic burn sound. It's called a can of beer.
No, before I
Alright,
get
It's
out,
cold.
before I get out the well, I'm going to offer Babble a ferry to, river to the nearby
A
river.
more
if you want.
peaceful stream.
I think there's
She can make
areas
her way back.
on her own, right?
She got in here.
Yeah. So yeah, ask Doc to
It took many barters, but she got in here.
work his magic on the leg. He's like, oh, it's gonna have to be amputated.
It does not actually require amputation, he just says it does.
It's gangrenous.
It looks pretty bad, and to be honest, I'm a bit too drunk to be doing delicate surgery. We'll have to amputate.
We take
I
any
advocate
magic
replace
items
it
from
with
him
a robot
away
leg.
from him.
No, you don't. No robot.
Where do you get these robot parts from, man?
I
You
built
look
them in my
down, one of
spare
your
time.
legs is gone. You bastard.
I say we rob him before we go any further.
No, so yeah, no, like, you got any burn salves? And he says whatever he says, and I go, alright, we're gonna help you out, but first you're gonna answer some questions. Also, I reach his pockets, grab his stuff.
Yeah, we just stuff our pockets or whatever.
Right
he
from
has.
through his pockets don't contain anything, which is a bit weird.
He has a staff, doesn't he?
He did have a staff. He doesn't have it now.
I throw that at one of you guys. Okay, whatever.
You probably picked it up. He
Throw
dropped
it at
in
my
the
head.
alley while he was
Yeah,
touching
I
his
throw-
I have the staff, thank you very much.
Sure. Okay,
See
I
that
go,
stuff?
alright, now, why'd you send those animals after
Sure
us?
about that?
Without breaking it. Thank you.
Can I choose which energy I use right now? Like, since I
No.
can take the time?
Oh,
Chaos
roll,
does not
roll.
adhere to your desire for logic and
I'm gonna
order.
take that freaking feat.
You do know.
Now he is being sort of stoic and not talking.
Okay, foot on the wound.
He winces and screams in pain.
Let go. And go. Gonna talk? Or we're gonna have to keep doing this?
I can't.
Charge up another chaos bolt in my face.
I come a little bit
Get
closer and I
ready.
says, how about you write it down on the dust on the ground, and then we'll just say that you never talked officially.
He takes out his finger and starts writing in the dust, but suddenly his hand just sort of stops and starts shaking.
Uh-oh.
We need
Some
someone
sort of
with-
mute spell.
He's being controlled.
Who's controlling you?
I think.
Looks like he can't say.
High druid.
One blink for yes.
Yeah, 1 blink for yes, 2 blinks for no.
His eyes now lock in place. He is no longer blinking.
Hold on. Hey,
Sorcerer.
let
He
the
moans in
wizard
pain.
take care of this.
Sorcerer.
Yes.
Stop asking questions he can't answer.
Okay, wizard, try to break him out
trying
of
to
whatever
ask
spell
a
he's
question.
under.
You can't answer.
How about you try breaking him out of the spell?
Yeah, you guys.
That'll be his job.
People.
The first thing, I'm going to see what the staff is. that I got.
I'm essentially just
Looking
a
at it,
pure
you can
sword
see it's
worker.
got a bunch of runes traced along it that you're pretty sure could be used for compelling or forcing basically dumb animals to do stuff. The enchantment doesn't look like it's going to last for a really long time, but it might last for a little while. The other thing you do notice, keenly, your eye starts hurting again. You notice a weird sort of thread of magic flowing through it, which looks like it's compelling the person who is carrying it.
Oh.
You're pretty sure if you broke this thing, he'd be able to talk again.
Break it.
Break object.
I automatically use the skill break object. Done.
Do it. Roll.
Oh, damn.
It's actually sturdier than most random junk.
Strength based, meaning I get +7 to my roll. So 14.
14? Alright, you sort of go to bend it, you snap it over your leg, and it erupts in a very violent pulse of lightning. You take 5 lightning damage.
Could I please roll construct to do Faraday cage?
Sure. Con plus construct.
Nat 1.
Oh, nope. You take your damage like a man.
I say nothing. But you all hear it. Sorch.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1. You say something, you go. It's one of the only times you ever heard him made a noise of pain. You're not sure if it was pain or hurt pride that caused him to make that noise.
Alright. Now.
Yeah.
Now answer those questions.
It was Vincent, that fucker.
Who's Vincent?
He works with those guys that are selling bloom in town. He gave me that stick. He sold it to me.
You know that guy who was in the chicken hut?
Somebody right now.
Can I describe what that guy looked like? Is that
The dwarf from the chicken hut?
No? Okay.
What does Vincent look like?
He's a human, tall, dark-skinned, dark hair, lanky, scumbag.
So like 20 other guys I've seen today.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know why they sent you after us?
No.
Okay.
He gave me that stick. He sold it to me. I was looking for,
Is there any other
not
suspicious
important
eyes
what I was
around?
looking for.
Were you looking for? Okay. Have you seen any kind of new kind of flowers around?
Flowers?
Hold on.
No.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any, suspicious things watching us.
More
It's not that you
pigeons.
can tell.
Right. I'm going to retrieve
Looks
the
like
flower.
Although when you snapped that staff, a couple of birds in a tree nearby flew away.
Right.
Whether that was from the noise or from an enchantment breaking, you're not sure.
Alright.
They could sense the pride being hurt.
So, I'm
They
gonna go.
sense wounded pride. They left you alone.
I'm gonna get like close to the druid,
Birds
go
are my old
quiet and stuff.
friends.
Like, get the flower, and it's like, do you know what this is? Do you think you might be able to find out?
I would
Maybe.
not. Dude,
I
don't trust
could
this.
ask around.
Dear God, don't trust this guy.
What is it?
No, he probably just wants to go home and like rest now anyway.
Even so, just don't
My
trust.
guess is that this is what the bloom is made of.
Really?
Yeah, look, they're both blue.
That's not a
That's
whole lot to go on.
yeah. That's
No.
And it's
Lots
new.
of things are blue.
What,
Even one such as I think you are being stupid.
But
Well,
here's,
why don't we ask him what everything he knows about bloom? Like, is it a new drug in town? What's it made of? Who's been importing them?
It's a new thing. No one knows what it's made of. There's only a couple of guys who sell it. It's a stimulant. Keeps you awake. Take some. Keeps you awake for days. You don't get tired.
There's this really crappy version of it called Math. It didn't sell well.
It's like that, but it doesn't seem to have any particular side effects.
all right.
that
Does he
anyone's
know
noticed.
anybody else who accepted or bought things off of Vincent? Any of your buddies?
None of his buddies know. He doesn't know
Fidgety
anyone personally.
Jim.
Okay.
Well, Fidgety Jim brought some meth. That's
Okay, so where did you see Vincent last?
He last saw Vincent.
Or known hangouts?
He last saw Vincent in Wallaroo Boulevard, which is where he bought the stick in question.
I'm assuming the watch is coming.
Waller Avenue.
Probably.
Go Wallace.
I'm gonna
Wallaroo.
tie him up to a fence post.
Okay.
Securely. All right. You're sitting here till the watch comes.
Also, I heal up his legs.
First of all, you were trying to buy illicit goods.
No, I was just trying to buy charm.
Just like
You do know that minor charm spells aren't actually illegal, although they are frowned upon. Using them on people is illegal.
you're still gonna have to answer questions.
So you can buy a gun, but you should not shoot someone with it.
Yeah, basically.
I still say you're gonna have to answer some questions anyways.
No. Keep them watch. Jerks.
What's your favorite color? What day were you born on? What's your last name?
Blue, November 15th. Last name of this guy? Forrest?
Okay, we need 3 more people. Ask them 3 questions. I'll cross the bridge.
So yeah, I'm
He's now worried that you're insane.
I'm just gonna wait till the watch arrives, and I'm finished on.
Oh, you don't know how crazy I am.
I'm gonna patch up his leg.
Right, you do know that this town doesn't really have official watch. What it has are enforcers of various families. So what sort of reaction you get would depend on what family shows up.
One of the
Which
families
family
will
showing
just
up?
laugh at him and
You're not sure yet, but you do know that at least one of the families viciously hates you, the Falcone family.
Yeah. Okay. Falcone. Wow.
Falconians.
All right.
Falcone.
Yeah.
Told you, they're all Italian mobsters.
I mean, that's not from Batman at all. But whatever.
yes, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It makes it even better.
Yeah, makes it even better. Yeah. So then I go. Actually, I tie him up. Aims like I write a note. Saying, just essentially what he did. Just stick it to him. Right. And
Do you mention the part about him being ensorcelled?
Sure.
No.
No, I just make it his fault.
I, as the law-abiding citizen, I write it all up.
Do we now get a
No
discount
signature.
at the chicken barn?
Chicken.
You
Sorry.
do. No, lifetime discount at the Chicken Hut.
Yeah, I throw up in my mouth a little bit.
You're not sure if you want it.
No signature.
How
or
else am I
anything.
supposed to make my
No
poison
notations
goods?
of associating my family with it.
Okay.
Just stick it to him, and then alright guys, let's get out of here.
That sounds good. Alright,
No,
all of you
shake
get
and
an
whatever.
incremental advance.
Alrighty.
Only the 3 of you got the one from last session. You
Yes.
two can-
So we get 2 in total?
We all did.
Wait,
we all
you
got
get 2 incremental advances then?
They got the one from last session. If you haven't applied it yet, you get one. I believe he did apply his from last session. To this session, you all get one though. And do keep in mind with incremental advances that you, with the exception of I think picking like a new power or spell, you can't take the same kind of advance more than once.
Wait a minute, I can't take health 2 more times?
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't take 2 feats?
No, you can't take 2 feats. You can't take like hit points twice.
Okay.
Because what the incremental is doing is it's letting you take a feature of the next level now.
So when we do level up, we don't get as many things to pick from, kind of thing.
So I
Yeah.
need all my guys, please.
Various charms.